low-scoring opponents by 8 goals per game. So if you don't bring your A game, the Terrapins certainly have a tall order in front of them.
Absolutely, and watch the D-mids today for Ohio State with Ryan Tarafanko out of the lineup. Those guys are going to have to really buckle down and get some stops.
Well, that is certainly one of the biggest storylines coming in. Ryan Tarafanko, not just one of the best players on the Buckeyes, but you could certainly argue one of the best in all the country.
It'd be interesting to see how Ohio State continues to play offense, because right there they use 2 full clocks. They're kind of slowing it down on Maryland, but let's see if they get out running a little bit here.
A lot of eyeballs on Justin Inacio, who's going to spend, you would think, a good chunk of the day at the X. Affectionately calls the BC Buckeyes. Certainly Logan Schuss had a LeClaire goal. Maryland answers with Mulliver's 2nd goal of the season. Wisnauskas gets his 13th assist of the year.
Sort of stop.
Wisnauskas with his 2nd goal of the game, 12th of the season. Buckeyes have done quite well today so far.
A man-up goal. They've scored 1 transition goal, and those are the type of goals that Ohio State really needs to not allow. They need to make Maryland score on them 6-on-6, because that was kind of an easy one for Maryland.
Jared Bernhardt with his 17th goal of the season, and now Ohio State feeling like the offense
start scoring some goals in different ways.
That Trey LeClaire goal that tied the game at 1 came with 4:34 left in the first quarter. Maryland has now scored.
Just start playing a little bit faster, and once again, just trying to get LeClaire the middle of the field in unsettled situations, because that's where he can be really, really deadly.
Inacio wins the faceoff. Who's the first guy to come see him and put his arm around him? Ryan Tarafanko. It's leadership. Buckeyes certainly miss Ryan out there defensively right now after Wiseman's 4th goal this season for Grant Mitchell, sophomore from Baltimore. Maryland +4 on the scoreboard, but they are only +1 in the shot category. So the Buckeyes absorb another body blow from the Terps. Maryland might not be done. They've still got 5 seconds to take another crack. That one misses wide. 1.5 on the clock. LeClaire kind of lulled him to sleep. All of a sudden, Myers found himself wide open.
Yeah, Trey just gave kind of the lazy walk-off and throwback and looked to work.
Transfer from Marquette. Kind of play that we're used to seeing from Nick Grill, the senior defender from Bridgewater, New Jersey. A transfer from Marquette. That is a costly mistake for the Terrapins, and it's magnified by an Ohio State face-off win here.
Yeah, I mean, when you're losing face-offs, a mental error like that can be debilitating. Because
Ohio State back to work. Maryland wins a big face-off. They take a shot and score. What a quick answer. You want to know? That's a terrific effort from John Geppert, long stick mini out of Washington, D.C. And it gives Maryland that much more reason to just take a deep breath here. Buckeyes still feel like they've got momentum, but after losing now a 2nd face-off, Terrapins are trying to calm things down. 18th goal this year and 2nd today for Bernhardt, who joins Wisnauskas and Maltz now in multi-goal efforts.
Right into the 4th.
Alec Van de Bovenkamp got it started, a graduate student from Hinsdale, Illinois, Culver Academy. Ohio State gets it right. Maryland 28 shots, Ohio State 26. Terrapins also have 2 additional shots on goal. This will be
side with just fast ball movement. You didn't really have to do too much.
Well, good game for Wisnauskas. 3 goals, 3 assists. And he's picked up a couple ground balls as well.
Goaltender kind of guesses low and he gets beat over his left shoulder, but that's a tough save to make.
Maryland starting to assert its dominance a bit here. The Buckeyes play with a ton of pride, and they're going to go all the way to the end. But Ohio State, 19th of the season, 3rd of the game for him. So Bernhardt, Wisnauskas, and Maltz all with 3 goals today for Maryland. You know, we really haven't talked much at all, and now that it's a 7.
get some quick goals, obviously, but they get kind of exposed there.
So a 4th goal today for Maltz, his 20th of the season. 7-point game for Wisnauskas, but he is Maryland's all-time leader in 8 or more point games. And he had a 9-point game against Johnson.
Ohio State's going to have to get creative and find ways to get Trey involved without shutting down the entire offense otherwise, you know. So it'll be interesting to see what changes they make going forward in the season to make